Today we're going to take a look at the Altitude Billfold from Pioneer Carry. This wallet was gifted to us by Pioneer Carry, and thank you so much for that, you guys. But with that said, I'm going to give you what I like, what I don't like, and ultimately like who this wallet is for. I've been testing this guy out for about 5 weeks now, and it's a great wallet. Let me tell you why. But first, let's take a look at what it is. It's a nice, clean, vertical layout wallet with excellent stitching and seams. It comes with like 3 material options. They have the 3XD, the 10XD, or what they call the baby ballistic, and it is some seriously strong materials. I can't tell you actually which one this is. I think it's the 3XD, which is waterproof, dirt resistant, so it cleans really well, and we've tested that out, and it holds up really well. Nice, clean, super tough material. It breaks in like leather, and it patinas like leather. As you can see, it's just, there's not a whole lot to it. It's got a single bill slot right there, and it's for international travel. So your yen or taller bills can fit in there. I personally haven't tested it out myself. However, I've stuffed this with a lot of stuff, and it seems to hold it really well. It comes with a slim profile, and the wallet itself has 4 card slots. You got one here, one behind it, and then your main compartment. So really there's not a whole lot to it. It's got subtle branding. As far as what the wallet can carry, it can hold from 4 to 8+ cards. And I think if you're gonna actually hold 8+ cards, you're gonna have to be kind of creative. Let's get into what I like and what I don't like about it, ultimately who it's for. One of the first things that I like, and I think you're gonna like, and I noticed it right out of unpacking it, is the clean, simple look of this wallet. There's not a whole lot to it in its construction and its layout, and man, I really appreciate that, because sometimes things are just too complicated. Like, it doesn't have pockets just for the sake of saying that it has extra pockets or card sleeves or hold air tags or this or that. The other thing that I liked about it that I think you'll like too is sometimes with card slots and wallets that I've tested before and used and just carried is the card slot is either too loose, too tight, or just some weird variation in between. And this is undoubtedly the most precise slots I've ever used before. The stitching is nice and clean, and as you insert cards into it, they just fit beautifully. They don't fall out, it's not too tight, it's easy to get out, and I don't think that's an easy thing to do, because not every wallet company gets that right, and Pioneer Carry gets that right. I've always been a fan of leather wallets because they look so good, they feel so good, they wear in so well. And at first glance, I was like, oh, I don't know that I'm gonna like this more than a leather wallet. But as I researched the material, I think it proved me wrong, because this one will actually break in and form fit just like your leather ones will. I don't know how long that's gonna take to do that. I've been wearing this for like 5 weeks, and it's gotten a little bit, it's not quite as stiff, but I like that it will actually patina. And if you kind of scratch and you can see little edgings that begin to carve in there. And so, yeah, I like that about the wallet. As far as the material, it comes with the 3 different types of material, and I love that, like, I'm not sure if this is the baby ballistics material. I really hope it is. I've been trying to figure that out, but I haven't been able to do it yet. Yeah, some of the materials in this are like 10 times stronger than steel by weight, which is super impressive that they have this really technical fabric that you're carrying around in your wallet. One thing that I don't like about it is the stiffness. When you get this wallet, I've heard it's not as stiff as some of their other ones that they came out previously, the other models came out previously, but it's still a fairly stiff wallet. It is softening up a little bit, but it's taken a good 5 weeks of constant use to get it to bend and fold and not sort of have those hard edges sticking out of your back pocket, which looks a little bit strange, but other than that, I love this wallet. I did find this one thing though I have to talk about, and I'm not sure if the other ones came like this, but one stitch, I think you can kind of see it there. One stitch is popping up, and it's been bugging me. I've been walking around it with it like this just to show, but other than that, the stitching is really clean, and I haven't singed that one off yet, but I don't think it's gonna unravel. We'll see, time's gonna tell. If you would, take the time to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. So obviously this wallet is for someone who wants to travel internationally. I'm gonna use this. I have a trip coming up, and whether you're putting yen or I'm gonna be putting like Ugandan shillings in it and Tanzanian shillings. So I'm excited to try it out there. I think it'll be really cool just to load it up with what I need for the day kind of, and carry this simple, clean, sleek wallet around with me as I'm traveling. So we'll see how that holds up when it comes to that. But if you're traveling a lot, it's with that vertical layout, it is nice and deep. So you can put a lot of bills in there of different shapes and sizes. The other thing I have to mention is anybody who loves technical fabrics, anybody who works in a difficult job where you're getting really dirty, because it's dirt resistant and waterproof, and I've tested this out. It is amazing. You could run it through your washer and it's going to come out like dry. It's an incredible material. If you have a dirty job, you're getting sawdust in your back pocket all the time, and it gets in your wallet, this guy can just be washed and rinsed off, and it's going to get nice and clean. Let's talk about who this is not for, and I think it's not for anybody who just wants to carry a ton of stuff in your wallet. If you need to carry a lot of cards, a lot of bills, this isn't for you. And that's not a shocker. That's an obvious one, but now that you've seen it and we've talked about it, you may want to go with another version that has more pockets, more sleeves. I'll say one more thing of who it's not for is maybe the person who is ultra organized. If you love like really simple and you're not carrying much, this works great. But this doesn't give you a lot of options to organize things. If you have US currency, yen, or a different currency, it all has to go in the main bill slot. You only have one, and sometimes that can be a problem. When you're crossing borders and you have currencies that you're not used to, it could be easy to mix up that currency for another one, if that's you. And if it is, you may want something with a couple more options, like one that has dual bill slots. That's gonna work well for you. Thank you for sticking around. I hope that you found that helpful. If you would, give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see when we do more product reviews like this and other ones, so you can shop boldly. Big shout out to Pioneer Carry for gifting us this wallet. I'm gonna use it for a long time. We'll see you on the next one.